bar in liquid form.
You
Nigga,
can
what,
go
what,
somewhere else, baby.
what is this?
And we are live.
Yo.
Yo.
What's up? Like we on a ride at Six Flags. Yeah. We in this thing.
Where are they?
We turned up.
Are they coming in, June?
Yeah, they gonna come in.
Yo,
Man.
send me the link, bro.
We here.
So I can do it.
We live.
Okay, send the link. Linkity,
Where y'all from?
Yeah, let us know what's going on. Where are y'all tuning in from?
I just
You
know
know,
y'all
in
ain't from
Dallas.
where I'm from, and that's the griggity. The gritty. Oh, just playing. The Oak Cliff baby.
Cliff baby.
Do we have any Cliff babies this time? No Cliff babies this time.
Okay.
But hey,
But
let's
y'all go ahead and drop your location so we can shout you out. Let us
Period.
know where everybody tuning in from.
Okay, Arkansas.
Okay. I can. There we go.
Okay.
Thank you. Make it a little bigger.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Next
I got good vision.
Okay,
Sorry.
Stacey, how you doing, mine?
we said that. I
All
said I
right,
had 2020.
Sacramento, Miss Aisha. All
People
right.
told me they had
So
2020.
welcome.
Hey,
Welcome,
Miami,
everybody.
305-786.
Okay. Hey, Louisville, Kentucky.
let's tap in.
Who's it? Reggie? What up, Reggie?
Uh-oh.
Get it, turn up.
I'm
Stacey.
dead.
Hey, girl. Say
Not
hey. Okay,
the
Detroit.
Reggie.
Detroit.
What?
Okay.
Shut up.
All right, y'all. All right, y'all. This is week 3. Okay. And they say that 3, the charm. So I'm expecting this show to be all that and more. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. I don't know what the time is in all these places, but okay, I see you, Melvina DFW. You right here with us, okay? All righty, y'all. We're gonna start off by shouting out Real Life Street Star. For giving us this platform. What's up?
Okay.
Okay. New Orleans.
We know we right next to each other.
Okay,
We can't
I
fault.
don't know how to twerk, so I don't know if I could come to New Orleans, but I heard y'all got
Okay,
some
don't
great
let her lie
food.
to you.
Okay.
Thank you.
She's lying to
Anywho,
you.
all right, y'all. So welcome. If you are a first timer, hey. If you've been here
What it does,
before,
cuz.
welcome back. My name is Lo.
What up, bro?
What's your name, sir?
I'm Casey.
Casey.
My name is that girl Bree in the building.
And I'm your girl, Joy Lachey, on the mic.
All right, let's tap in. And this is Flip the Script. Thank y'all for tuning in. Let's get into it.
Flip the script, raw and uncut. Y'all know what's going on. We have an open and honest conversation about the dating culture, gender roles, and just other
That hush,
relatable
hush.
issues that we encounter. So let's get into it. Okay. Hold on. Well, I have a very random point before we get into it. Shout out to one of our viewers from last show. I met her and her husband, and he had a question that he wanted me to pose to the panel as well as our viewers. So y'all let me know. Is it breaking man law, man code, boy code, whatever y'all call it? Is it breaking man code for a straight man to compliment another straight man if it's a complete stranger? What y'all think?
Absolutely. I think I do it all the time. Like compliment other guys.
That you don't know.
Absolutely. Yeah, I get complimented. A dude actually literally stopped me and like took a picture of me with my phone. Like, man, you like I don't know what I forgot what I was wearing, but he stopped me and like, yo, you look dope, bro. Can I take a picture? I'm like,
Okay.
yeah, but I'm thinking this of him, but he wanted to take a picture of me, so I'm like, damn, yeah.
Oh
I
no.
took it. It was kind of
I'm gonna tell you this thing, like-
it was in my phone. I was like, my phone. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't his, but he took a picture of me, kept it moving.
So he asked you
no.
to take a picture. Wait,
No, because
Still got the picture.
he said, bro. So he just wanted you to have the picture of yourself. Like you look so dope. You need this picture in your.
I'm gonna catch this angle so bad. Okay, that you gonna want to put this on your screen, say, but send it to your girl in your home. But
so,
go ahead,
so nobody's ever done it to you. I've done that. Someone did that to me like last year, and it was just like, oh, like They're just like,
No.
oh my God, like that pose right there. Like, let me get your phone real quick so you can like just stand right there. I'm like, okay.
I can
to
say
me,
that I have given out a lot of compliments, a ton. I'm that person. I'm going to say, girl, purse cute, hair cute, nails cute, makeup cute. But as far as anyone seeing me out, and I guess I'm just not cute as y'all, okay? Because I don't have that story. That I have never happened to me. So
honestly, it's about self-esteem
Okay,
within that
so-
person.
I'm sorry, Joy. I'm sorry. So Stacey said it depends on how it comes off.
That could be true.
I mean, if it comes out very genuine, then yeah, I can dig it. I can dig it. But some people be saying, yeah, you look good just to be behind your back saying, nah, that wasn't right.
Right. Or,
You know.
or I will say, fellas, I mean, I don't think it's breaking man code. I think that we need more of that positive masculinity.
Exactly.
Be able, especially our melanated men, it is okay.
You
to
heard
tell
of melanated.
To tell a fellow brother, hey man, your cut too clean, who your barber, whatever. But let's be real. It is 2023. If you are out and you see a man walk around the club, leave the bar, see you walk all the way around to tell you look nice,
You know his kicks fly.
Listen now, you
You know his kicks is fly.
I'm not
You didn't
saying-
find them nowhere.
You been watching me?
If he been watching and he leave to walk around to give you a compliment, fellas.
Okay, that's a little sus.
We good.
It's a little sus.
Like by you passing by you when you ain't, hey bro, that's clean. You know what I'm saying? We can't do that.
All
we can't.
right.
Be watching me and telling me that.
All right.
Say it from a distance. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. Okay, Quinn Brian. Hello to you. How are you?
Respectful.
All right, y'all. So that was, I just had to throw something random in there. Shout out. I believe her name is Tayshawn.0941. Show your husband. We have a man here on the couch. and he said-
guess.
Yeah, he said that it is not breaking man code. So a straight man can compliment another straight man. All right, let's go ahead and get into the topic.
Hold up. Since we talk about random questions, I got a random question too.
Okay.
So, me and my boo thing had a disagreement.
Okay.
And it stemmed from last week's show, and I was kind of like, okay, how do we get on this? But let's tap into it.
Let's
So
get
it was
into it.
Adam and Eve. Y'all
Okay.
know the story of Adam and Eve, right? I would hope just a little bit, right? KB, just a little
We
bit.
love the
Just a
Lord.
little bit. Okay. Just
Y'all-
making sure.
Y'all know
Just
the
making
story of Adam and
sure.
Eve.
Okay.
Okay.
I just wanted to know, like, who was really in the wrong?
Who was in the wrong?
Who was in the wrong? Was it Adam or the Eve?
Okay. Hey, come in. Don't go to sleep on us now. We gon' who was in the
Hold
wrong?
on.
Who was in the wrong? Adam or Eve? Okay, we're gonna start
Ooh.
with you, Miss Joy.
I see y'all hamsters rolling. I see them hamsters rolling.
Which part?
The overall situation, like just who was wrong.
Yeah, this overall
So
Eating
situation.
the apple or Adam doing what?
Oh.
Okay, so that
You-
means
okay,
hold on. Eve is in the wrong.
Now hold up. KB, you want to go a little
I'll say-
deeper?
But Adam got his instructions from God, and
Okay.
Adam was supposed to pass that on to
Uh-oh.
Eve. So it was Adam that was in the wrong.
Okay. So KB said you want to go a little deeper.
No, hold on,
Go
because
ahead.
remember,
Oh, shoot.
So you like it?
it's the man is supposed to be the head
You
of the
know it.
household. That was his household, so he was supposed to nip that in the bud from the top.
Hold on. I want her, Joy, repeat that real quick because we over here having side conversation. Go ahead.
Uh-oh.
So the people in the back can hear you. You said what? Yeah, Jerome
So
said
Adam-
Adam should have held it down. Go ahead, Joy.
So yeah, so like Jaren said, Adam should have held it down. If
It's fault.
if that's a man, he's supposed to be the head of the household. That's what God put in his instruction for Adam to be. Get your woman. Get her in check.
Period.
It sounds crazy to say it like that, but if that's your woman,
Well,
and
your
the
dog
instruction
say-
came from God straight to you to give to her, that's how it was supposed to go.
Okay, I see Stacy. Stacy in the comments, boo. You live. I like that.
with me.
She said it's his
Check
fault.
your toe.
Of course. She's agreeing with Joy. It's all on Adam. Okay, come on, Casey.
Got hungry, ate the apple.
Come on, we ready to go
Come on.
deeper.
Ain't nothing
We
else.
ready to go deep.
So what?
I guess so. You should have had it down. You should have ate the apple. Fuck.
Talk your piece. You don't want.
No, that was it. I ain't trying to talk about the Bible anyway.
Oh!
Respectfully.
Respectfully.
Okay, I can
You
say.
love
I can say that, you know, politics and religion, those are two things that they say not to discuss because there can be a lot of differences. So I just want to let all of our viewers know.
That's what Flip the Script is
I
about.
just want to let all of our viewers know right now, y'all, what we are up here saying, it isn't law. It's not, we are not saying that you have to believe what we believe. And I just want to put this out there because we will be on this show discussing everything raw and uncut.
Period. That's
that
why
boils down to religion, that boils down to politics. But I want to let y'all know that we are simply sitting back and we are giving our own perspective on the way that we feel. So, you know, like, it's all healthy conversation. We always gonna still respect each other. Casey said he don't want to speak about it. He don't have to. Okay, so shout out to real life.
Respectfully.
All right.
I need that a long time ago.
Speak in your mic.
I was saying it was done a long time ago. So, you know, today's present, you know,
Okay.
I get it. I guess. She's
Okay.
like that.
Oh, so you want me to put it in 2023 terms?
Because I mean, it happens
Okay,
every day.
If you
B.
want.
Okay, so let's make it
Okay.
relevant.
Let's
make
put it in
relevant.
2023 terms,
So
y'all.
let's make it relevant.
Make it relevant.
Yeah.
If a man has been called by God and he's married, right? And a man is told by God, do not get that vasectomy. I know you have 3 children. You and your wife have 3 children, but don't get that vasectomy because I'm just not. I'm telling you, as a man, I come to you in your dreams. It's clear as day. You hear the word, you understand the word. Your wife is in your ear like, baby, we can't afford no more children. I don't want to put my body through that again. This, and that, and I don't want to get my tubes tied. I need you to go have the vasectomy. Or hold on, because I'm sorry. Let me put it with the
better
Bible.
pull out.
Let me put it with the Bible. The guy said neither one of y'all, he don't want either one of y'all to do any type of form of contraceptive. And she come to you and say, baby, I don't want to have kids no more. I'm gonna go get my tubes tied. Because it was Eve that ate the apple. So let's put it back on the woman. She go get her tubes tied. But she come to you and tell you, and you go with her to get her tubes tied. You go with her. Even though you were told from God not to. Who's in the wrong with it?
She got her 2000. I didn't get a vasectomy.
But you went with her. You were with her when she got her tubes
That was
tied.
her choice.
It was her choice, but you were with her, even though you were told by God not to.
So I can. That's her pussy. I can't. Respectfully, I can't.
That's her pee. That's her pee.
That's
Okay.
her pee. I
You know,
can't
and
be
some
like,
dudes
yo,
don't think that way.
If she want to do that, you know, with the, I don't know. I can't call that.
Okay.
You know.
Well, hey,
I love that.
That's the difference of opinion. You know, it's difference of opinion right there. You feel like he couldn't. She ate the apple. He was
got
just
her
there.
side. Yeah, he was just there for support. If she don't want to do it, I feel like he was there for support. But
He was there for support.
All right. Okay.
Not
Let's
support,
move.
KB.
Okay. Let's move on. So, do you? Because I think that's a big problem in 2023 as far as accountability, because you're saying, like, as the man, it sounds like you don't want to take accountability, or you don't feel like Adam should have taken accountability for his wrongdoings. Do y'all see that in 2023? Do you think it's a difference
Definitely.
with the way? Oh, okay.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Oh.
I won't even finish my question. Go, girl.
I'm sorry, because as a woman, I feel like I take accountability for any situation that I put myself in, but then that other person, we're not going to
It's
speak
the
no
male
names.
species?
The male species.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna say that word.
Okay.
They have this hardship of accepting their accountability and then take it from there. You know, it's the woman's fault. She's delusional. She's this, she's that. And it's like, oh, well, all right. Okay. So yeah.
So you think that guys have a harder time accepting accountability than women?
Yeah. 100%.
I think okay. I think I agree. Well, oh, hold on. I'm sorry. Okay, Queen. We're gonna go back to the comments. She said, "How about if your husband asks you to, then will."
I got it. I got
Okay,
it.
yeah. My
So-
contacts are not in. I'm sorry. I can't
So-
read. I am not illiterate. Okay.
So Queen's question.
Okay,
is-
so she's saying basically, like, if you get a tattoo and then y'all divorce, and then what? So she's like, okay, if you got a husband and then y'all get divorced and y'all got kids, and then he has kids with someone else.
So basically, this
Whoa,
is going
okay.
back to
Go ahead, Drew.
the
That's
question that we were having before, where it was like the vasectomy or the tubal procedure. So everybody knows about Neo and his first fiance, Mayetta Shaw. That's the situation that pretty much happened where Neo decided, he told Mayetta, like, hey, I want no more kids, get your tubes stopped, this, that, and the other. She did. And then guess what happened? This man had 2 kids with his wife.
Period.
Then turned around and had kids with a side chick twice. So he done had 4 kids outside of that. So it comes off kind of disrespectful, like, well, dang, like, so you didn't want more kids with me. You put my body through this procedure because you say you were done just for you to do it again.
Okay, so I mean, what do you feel about that? Because I'm
Did Neo
respectfully.
ever show accountability for that? I don't think he did. Much.
From my understanding, it was just like, oh, she can get them untied. Yeah, she can get them
Not
untied.
this.
Right. It's not that easy.
And who wants to put their body through all of that? When I did this in a marriage, a union that we were in together to honor my husband. I mean, I didn't know that story, but I do feel like.
Oh, thank you, Aisha.
I think that if my husband, if me and him have children together, and sir, you feel like you're done, and you know we decided this, that's completely okay. But if I lay there and I push your big head babies out,
Okay.
You're
I'm
gonna
not
be okay
going
with
back
that?
to
Okay,
my-
because them
I'm
Negroes' heads
done.
be so
I'm
big.
done. I'm telling you, I'm done. You are able to get a vasectomy on your end, but I've done all the work to
I
my
don't see
body.
nothing wrong with it. What's wrong with getting a vasectomy? Period.
What- okay.
If I was a
Shoot
dude,
the club.
I mean, ain't like you gonna stop coming. You gonna always come.
That's a fact.
Okay, so okay, accountability. I want to hear your thoughts with that, KB, because I don't want to say Joy just called y'all out, but
Low key.
she said what she said.
Period.
Accountability.
I'm sorry, say
And that's where men lies.
Do you-
And it's where men lies.
No, that went way past my second.
Do you feel like men have a harder time accepting accountability in certain situations than
Yeah, that starts at a young age.
at a young age?
Yeah, could not necessarily taught accountability. Well, of course, put it on who raised you, whatever. But on a natural mom and dad standpoint, depending on accountability, I mean, usually we just got school and back home and homework and shit like that. So when we grow up after high school, dealing with relationships.
Sir,
Sorry.
let the people hear. Come on.
Can you hear me? They can hear me.
We can hear you. Okay.
Boy, he a rapper. That's all that is. He be rapping when he be talking. You know what I'm saying? It be like
He's
this.
a poet.
Period.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Accountability, I guess. For instance, when I got older and I learned about accountability in a relationship, it was a little too late. But we learn as we go.
It's true.
So
And maturity has no age. So every day we're learning, we're growing,
that's a fact.
we're evolving.
So I mean, it depends on what we're talking about as far as accountability, like on ourselves, in a relationship,
I mean, just all the way around.
just the whole.
Because you have to have accountability in every space of your life.
Right.
You know, if you're gonna have accountability to wake up in the morning and go to work, then that's your accountability to yourself. Ain't nobody waking up KB in the morning to say, "Hey, go get this money because your family need
My
it."
kids.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's
some
a
snacks.
certain accountability that
I'm
you gotta
hungry at
have with
6 a.m.
yourself. Or with the people
back to
around you,
bed.
you expect the people around you to have the same type of, the same type of thinking when it comes to your mindset and where you want to go and where you want to be. So you have to hold them accountable to their dreams and their goals as well. So yeah, for sure. When it comes to dudes and women, I feel like we can both have our downfalls. Most definitely.
I think it has less to do with gender and more to do with awareness. I think I'll say. I don't think it's a thing of men don't hold themselves accountable or women don't. I think it's an individual thing. And when your awareness is not there to know that something you've done was wrong or that you're in a situation where you need to step up, to say, hey, my bad, or you can put this on me, or, let's be solution oriented and figure out where do we need to go, more so than men don't take accountability or women don't. So I mean, I'm not sure. I know you were getting kind of personal. I don't know what your situation is, but do you feel like
What is
more
your
so-
situation,
Do you feel
Joy?
like more so the male species that it could be a thing of
I'm being
him not
messy.
being aware, or the male not being aware of to accept that accountability?
I'm gonna be messy. What is your situation, Joy?
Ooh, what's my situation?
Please tell.
As a look, you know, I'm a little pregnant, you know, just a little bit.
A little bit is cute though. Congratulations.
Okay, congratulations.
That's why she didn't want the red cup.
Okay, okay.
No red cup for me.
All right, straight water. Period.
Look at Gingy.
Yeah.
What?
Look at y'all flip the script having a whole baby reveal
what?
right now. Wait a
Okay.
minute.
The situation between me and I'm not gonna call him that, the kid's father, is really messed up. And a partial of it is my fault because I didn't want to ruin our friendship from where it was. And I got scared. So I couldn't like woman up and be like, look, dog, so this is what happened one of them last times we lay down with each other, right? Somebody else ended up telling my news to him. And so I know that initially was where the hurt came from. But then you backdoor and you kind of like spaz out on me and you become a whole nother person that I don't even know.
Okay. So I want to say some things here. Quinn says congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for that, Quinn. And I do like the accountability because I see the first thing you said was that you were wrong. So again, you feel like he's not taking accountability. Do you feel though, again, with the awareness that it could be the situation? Because I'm not a man, and I'm pretty sure when I get pregnant, I will be the first. No, I'm pretty sure. But as a man, hearing I have a baby in the streets from somebody else, I mean, how would you feel about that, KB? What?
If I had a child. Say it again. If I had a child, then what?
Okay, never mind.
I heard you, but I'm not in
Okay.
her situation. But you saying if I'm in her situation and she's
So basically, if you were the male in my situation, how would you feel?
Have you been the male of this situation before?
no, so say the beginning again. Like, why did y'all
Just
get into
saying
it?
that if you
Like,
found
we
out,
laid out
from someone else, you didn't find out from.
I found out from
That
somebody else
the
that
girl
was-
is pregnant.
that you're pregnant.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be mad. He spazzed on you for that because you heard from somebody else.
No, I want you to put your big old feet in the other person's shoes.
Got big feet up.
What if it was you, KB?
And I heard the news from somebody else.
Period. How would you feel?
Because she was scared. She did admit that she was scared. She felt like she couldn't woman up to tell him. I mean, we're just trying to get a different perspective here. Because I'm giving mine, but I'm not a man.
You the mother of my
So,
child. I act a little different with that. So 'cause when I found out, I wasn't. You said Mama Joe. When I found out, I wasn't. I don't. That's different. Because if I find out from somebody else, see you again, I'll be like, "What's up?" But you tell me what's up. I don't know. Give me time to let that settle. I wouldn't spaz out on you though. I'm not that much of a brat. That's kind of a bratty move. Spaz out.
But
Okay,
there
let me-
are some brats.
let me jump back.
Okay.
Let me jump
There
back
are
across the
some.
line. Because I was saying that, Joy, I feel, if I was a man, that I would feel a certain type of way about that. However, why is the spasm
Period.
coming out if you know what we were doing? I mean, children don't come out of nowhere. So
Right.
if we have been doing whatever we've been doing all this time and then you're pregnant, it might be a shock. Like, oh, okay. But where is the spasm coming from?
Oh, so when
Because sex breeds children. So
I mean, but some
if-
dudes just automatically think you on birth control
I'm paying attention.
and automatically think, like you good. So
Okay,
they
so
can just do what they
So,
want
yeah.
to do
so
when they doing it.
What's the time period?
So yeah, here you go. The little time period of this happened, which is why I kind of was like, oh crap, like let me make sure, let me do this, let me do that. Pretty much the end of December, messing around as we had done earlier that year.
This is getting very personal.
And then
Thank you.
turn around like 2 weeks later, hung out. Mind you, okay, the time before that, I told him I love him, which is kind of why I feel like.
How long was this, Joy?
What you mean?
You told him you love him?
Yeah.
How long did it take for you to say I love you?
Like 8 months.
Okay. Cause I think my minimum is 6. I done definitely said I love you in 6 months.
I don't really think you can. I don't feel like you can put a minimum on love. I mean, you feel it. You feel it.
I mean,
when
that's
you
why I
feel
said
it.
if you feel
You
my
can't-
minimum that I've ever like said, oh, I love you to a person was 6 months.
But yeah,
But no matter what your time frame was, there is no. I didn't.
Right, it could have been
felt-
3 weeks. I feel you.
Yeah, I felt like I
But
loved
like-
someone before in 3
but
weeks.
and I think that's
I mean, I was 19, you know, but I mean, hey, the heart feels
Right.
right. Feels. So,
Okay, it might have been a little bit more hormonal, but
yeah,
hey.
so I agree. We got to come in and says, hey, you love. If you feel it, you feel it. Yeah, I'm not sitting around saying.
Well,
Okay, so we
in
love
reality-
this man.
Yeah, in reality, I kind of sat on it for a minute, but I think that's the part that kind of makes it even. Oh well, you might be right about that.
Period, Dollar Green.
well,
A good thing would do it.
yeah. But no, it was more about. So I've been married before, and a lot of the things that I learned from my marriage, I kind of was like, okay, this is what I wanted out of a man, and I was seeing it in him. I was like, dang, like okay, like all right, Joy, like chill out, still bad, you know, this, that, and the other. Then, you know, things kept progressing. We kept hanging out. We kept doing stuff. By December, mind you, we spend a lot of time around each other, whether it was work or personal time. So, told him I love him this one night. We seen each other maybe 10 days later. Ended up, we end up having a talk about the situation, and he ended up pretty much telling me like, oh yeah, I'm talking to this other person. So since that happened, I was just like, oh, okay, like I'm gonna kind of back off and, you know, whatever. What he didn't know was before that, I had already taken the pregnancy test because I felt off. It came back negative. I'm like, okay, cool, we good. But I ended up passing out. And at that point, it was just like, yeah, we're going to the hospital. Got to the hospital. And at that point, it was just like, all right, bet.
Go ahead.
It was like, all right, bet. So this is what it is. You couldn't, we found it in your blood. It's faint. That's why you couldn't get it in your urine or whatever. So I'm like, oh, okay, got to tell him. But the only thing that kept replaying in my head was the conversation we just had before that. So it was like, all right, let me figure it out. Let me make sure, let me get to this 8-week checkup and make sure everything's good. By the time I got to that 8-week checkup, it snowed. And so everything was shut down in Texas, well, Dallas at that point. So I had to wait the next week. Unfortunately, the next week, we end up having like this banquet. So
Okay, hold on. Okay, no. Look, girl, I'm feeling like Oprah over here on this couch. Okay, you give it some
Okay.
tea, honey.
It's
Okay,
getting
so-
juicy.
Yeah. So somebody said
like it.
you don't love him. You loved him. It's seeming like you. I mean, I don't want to say what you feel, what you feel what you felt, but I want to tap on something that you said. We're gonna just fast forward just a little bit. You said that everything that you learned from in your marriage, you feel like he had those characteristics of what you were looking for. So is that how I want to take a quick, we're going to go back a little to the Adam and Eve story, just saying, because I think that's a very good point for women out here. And KB, you correct me if I'm wrong. Eve, I agree with you all. Adam was in the wrong, right? Okay. But Eve, I think, was also in the wrong because she was, obviously disobedient. Her disobedience was active. Adam's was passive because God gave him the word.
Right.
You were there with Eve. It says, like, in chapter 3 of Genesis, it says that she ate the apple and her husband was with her. She gave it to her and he was with her. So he was passively disobedient, 1000%. Adam, he's accountable for that. However, Eve was also in the wrong. But it shows that when the enemy first brought her the idea to try the apple, she did tell him, no, we're not supposed to eat from this tree. God said, if you eat from this tree, you will die. And the enemy told her, you won't die. He don't want you to eat from this tree because you will see things like God. So instantly in that moment, Eve was wooed by the enemy off of the enemy's words.
Right.
And that's why I think that I have to hold them both accountable, because it's a lot of men out here, women, okay, stay woke, that will come to you with good conversation and have no good intentions and will mess your life up.
Period.
So
what's the saying? A wolf in sheep's clothing.
A wolf in sheep's clothing. So do you,
y'all? Ooh, okay. Y'all, what's so crazy, y'all? My mama said that same thing to me when I was messing with my baby daddy, and I ain't want to listen to her. I wanted to be like, girl, this man, he got me. He said he got me. I got him. Wanted to be that down ass bitch. But long story short, this dude went so far as you know what I'm saying, like praying with me every morning, y'all. Like I was trying to change my life around, y'all. I was from the street. I was on the streets, y'all. I was telling you, I was on the streets, but I was trying to turn my life around.
She was in the strip.
Okay, and hey, and I was like, you gonna tag along? Otherwise, you bye. I gotta go. Either you coming or you going, because I gotta make a 180. I can't do this no more. So he was like, okay, I'm with you. All right, so we praying, y'all. We praying every morning. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking this man to work. We praying every morning. All right, we doing Bible study with Michael Ty. You feel me? We doing our thing, okay?
Relationship.
All right.
What's the book called?
Relationship goals. We were doing that.
Relationship goals.
Okay, I'm writing down everything, how I feel, everything in my Bible. I'm writing it down. He writing it down. You know what I'm saying? He's sending me voice memos. I'm sending him voice memos.
Waking up at 7 a.m. for the devotion. Okay?
I'm doing the thing. I'm doing the thug dizzle. Okay, I'm for real though, y'all. Like, I really did change my life around. I ain't gonna lie. But him, on the other hand, he was using God as a pawn to get me. You know what I'm saying? He was saying all the right things, doing all the right things, just so I would stick around. And that right there, when I say that broke my little heart.
When you guys having sex during that time?
No. Here go. Let me tell you how he tricked my little stupid ass. Let me tell you how he got my ass. Let me tell you how he got my dumb ass. Let me tell you. So he said, okay, we gonna get married. I said, all right, bet. Let's get married. All right, I'm ready. He was like, but we married. We ain't gotta tell nobody else we married.
Yeah. Listen, listen.
He said, if God within us, you know what I'm saying? We ain't gotta have nobody else around. We married right here, girl. We finna conceive right now.
Be able to
we finna do the damn thing. We finna do the damn thing. Lay down, we good.
Be able to filter like what's not real. Because if a man tell you we don't need the commitment, we don't need the commitment. We married.
Yeah, we were committed to each other, and that's what he got me with. It was just like, we were committed to each other. And one thing about God, you ain't got to do it in front of everybody. I get that. So here you go. That's how he got me, because it was just like, with certain things with God, y'all don't have to do it in front of everybody. Right. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a commitment with your other person by yourself without the other people around at your wedding. You know what I'm saying? So I got that. So that type of commitment, he swooned me with. Okay, he wooed me.
Okay, but look,
whatever the word you want to use
with the people, but the commitment. A man.
That's what I believed in.
Me sitting right here next to KB.
I swear to God.
Saying, hey KB,
bro, you can't even take this nigga seriously. Okay.
You got that pussy though.
Okay. He got it eventually. He eventually got it. Man, leave stuff alone. He eventually got it. Okay. He was not playing it smart. But no, for real. On a real thing. So y'all
something that KB just said. He
Oh.
said, repeat that. He
Did
said
he get the
got,
push?
got between the legs with the Bible. That's why once again,
Dang.
once again, I say women, stay woke. You're right. It doesn't have anything to do with the people that's at the ceremony. It doesn't matter. It's you with who you love with God. But if a man is talking to you ladies and do a Bible study
Period.
and he just wake up one day and say, hey, baby, we married and we ain't got to tell nobody. It's where is the certificate?
No, for real.
Where is
No, for real.
I mean, be
I
able
wouldn't have
to
been
filter.
married anything, y'all. I'm telling you, the nigga been in jail, all this shit. We ain't got no fucking credit. It would have been a fucking floozy.
So what
I'm
is-
telling
what
you,
is-
I
what
was
is-
from the streets. I was trying to be down, y'all.
Okay, Bree. Okay. So
Okay, I'm sorry.
what it sounds like is that. So someone in the comments said that Joy was lusty. It wasn't love. It sounded like you loved him so much that he had you.
Let me tell you about dude Nick said. Hopefully, ladies know by now that down till you die, roll is a L.
It's a L.
It's a L.
It's a
I know
L.
it now, Nick. I know it now.
Definitely
I
know
swear.
it.
So
I swear I know.
if it seemed like all these problems are somewhat coming from lust, then maybe you're able to get a little deeper, or you know, when intimacy, sexual intimacy anyway,
Deeper, KB.
is out of the picture. But is that possible? Can the relationship reach its full potential if there is no sex? Yeah, exactly. It was an imaginary wedding. Listen, Dollar. So what it sound like is he made her do a real consummation off of a fake marriage.
Okay.
That's a player.
Y'all, man, he got my
That-
ass. I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't gonna go deeper. Nigga try to be a
He
pimp too.
got
I swear
someone.
to God.
It is. That is the enemy. That is the enemy.
Man.
100%.
We're not stepping that.
We-
Let's not play that.
It's not.
Not play
He
it. Don't
got-
use Jesus for the pussy.
What, no,
Boy,
do
you
not.
ain't playing no
Do
more. You
not.
got 2 kids. Bye.
Okay, but okay. So y'all do. That's the next topic. That's the question. Can a
Y'all
relationship?
insecurities. That's a good one, Dollar.
Can a relationship reach its full potential without sex? Real talk. Like, be honest.
As a Scorpio, I would say no.
I mean, can, but not with me. That would be some. That's some other shit. Okay, look. Are you a virgin going into this, or you like popping?
Boy, you know you popping that cherry as soon as she get in your room.
No. I'm gonna say no. She don't have to be a virgin, but you know, like she just said, she was from the streets, turned her life around. This young woman, you know, may want to turn her life around,
And
slow
all
down,
that.
don't want to be abstinent,
No.
celibate. You know,
No.
It can.
What?
it
How?
can.
It definitely can.
How?
Go ahead, Joy.
No, like
How?
if once
Yes,
you-
Nick. To answer Nick's question, without sex at all.
Yes, at
yes, without. No.
Somebody-
Okay, go ahead, Joy. Go ahead.
After you go through some stuff, you kind of like try to take that different approach and like, all right, let me figure out like other ways to
Cope.
not
Cope
even
with that
necessarily self.
You try to cope with that.
Connect other ways
But
to
you,
connect
but
with
you're
that
trying
person.
to find other ways to connect and be like,
Yeah.
okay, like this is what I'm looking for in a man. Not necessarily even saying anything to that person, but just watching what this person does, listening to the things that they say, but also taking heed of situations that you've already been in and leading with that. So I truthfully feel like, you know, if you take sex out of the equation, it can work. It just kind of is like at the tip of your head. Sometimes like, I
It
wonder what it's
requires
like.
you to have just a little bit more
Right.
patience.
You just gotta
period.
have patience with it.
Otherwise,
For the
you
pussy.
can relieve that with some good.
Be patient. For
Yeah, that's all I would say.
I gotta be patient for the pussy. You've been popping this shit for the last X amount of
And
time.
you wouldn't be
come-
willing to.
You
She's not
coming
worth
up
it.
to me. You trying to?
I mean, I'm saying if any woman to you worth it for you to be patient for.
So KB
for
talking
that.
about women that really want to stop. They want to actually go into their abstinence before they have that serious role with a man. I
That would a
definitely.
nasty motherfucker. You gotta go. You gotta go to church. Go to
Okay.
church.
We got to
Church
comment.
ain't
You ain't stepping up to those.
Someone said if a woman doesn't have sex, her hormones will have her mean as hell.
That's a fact.
I don't
That means
agree.
your
That's
woman
no.
don't know how to
That's not true.
How to alleviate
That's not true.
certain
Listen.
stresses other places.
Exactly. And also, listen, no sex is better than toxic sex. And I'm saying that from experience.
Okay.
No sex.
I'm pulling
are
my
real.
hair out, but we having some great sex.
No sex is better than toxic
sir.
sex.
It don't
So
work that way.
some women are mean as hell because she's with a man that pulls out the toxicity in her. Right. That's making her mean as hell. So I disagree with that.
What do we do for you guys to be so mad that we can't get that pussy?
You know what?
What do we do
So
that is so mad that we can't get?
okay, hold on, because
What is it? What is this fucking
we-
pussy
Baby, you wanna
pedestal? What is this pussy pedestal that we just like, yo, you can't get this motherfucker because we gotta go through A, B, C, and fucking.
do you not
Z.
believe that she should put it on the pedestal?
You
Because-
you can absolutely, but you
You
not.
can-
Can.
You should. You should. Women.
Because a temple.
Women put it on the pedestal.
Yeah.
No,
Your body is a temple too, bro.
Absolutely.
exactly. Put yours on the pedestal, fellas.
Period. Put your dick on the
Kings.
pedestal.
I got numbers,
Kings.
though.
What? Put your dick on the pedestal. It's okay
It
to step
is.
your dick
It
up.
is.
It's okay.
Kings.
You can say that.
Kings, put it on the pedestal. So we have another
It's
comment
on the
here,
pedestal.
and it says, "I think if you both have a strong spiritual connection
Yeah.
with God,
Yeah.
thank you." But I love the way he said
When I was a
both.
virgin, that could
I
happen.
love the way it said both.
It's
It's
about even as a
When I was a
fornicator.
virgin, that
both
definitely
as far
could happen.
as because the man is going to lead, and even with the woman, it can't be one-sided, equally yoked. But if you
Right.
both do,
You just stopping it.
so with him talking like this, I actually have a clip that I want to play, y'all. It's about
Because he is the perfect.
it's about a minute long. Y'all don't go nowhere, okay?
Don't go
I'm
nowhere.
gonna-
Tune in right now. Boom.
I'm gonna see. Hold on 1 second. All right.
I gotta be young, man.
Shh, shh. Y'all, okay, y'all be quiet. Oh yeah, we're sorry, y'all. We trying to it's playing, but we have no sound.
Y'all need to be up there.
We ain't trying to wait, DeAndre.
So it seems like we were thinking that
We
you
got
all were
it.
able to hear, and that did not happen. So we just gonna find a different way to plug it up. But in the meantime, okay. In the meantime, we're gonna go back to the situation at hand. With why you, KB. We want to hear from you. Why you feel like sex is not, intimacy is not something that a relationship can not have and still thrive.
It can
Go
thrive.
ahead.
It's just for how long? Right? We talking about 2 months. Cool. I'm not waiting no year to dust that motherfucker off. It ain't worth no year.
Even if she's a wife, or do you even feel like you can consider a woman a wife if you have not had sex with her? And that's a real question. I'm asking you all that in the comments too. Can you consider a woman a wife if y'all have not had sexual relations?
You can also consider a woman a wife by also having sexual relations. Most definitely. I mean,
Okay, we're gonna try to go back to the video. Okay, go ahead. I am. It's on Bluetooth. Take it off of AirPlay.
Men are incapable of love. This is my whole thing.
That's your whole spiel.
Yeah, that's my whole spin. Men are not capable of love.
What is going on? Okay, maybe I can just play it from the mic. Okay, let's see if that works. So this is an interview that was done on this same platform. Shout out Real Life. Okay. And I want your thoughts, you especially, KB, with us talking about sex and intimacy in marriage and wife and things on her opinion. Okay.
That true love, real love can exist between a man and a woman? No, men are not capable of love. No, men are incapable of love. This is my whole thing.
So that's your whole spit.
Yeah, that's my whole spit. Men are not capable of love. Men always tell you we don't love like a woman loves. Let me tell you something. It ain't but one love. It ain't a million different loves. It's one love, and men ain't capable of it because men operate from the waist down. Power, ego, and sex is what motivates the male, not love and companionship or none of that. Ego, sex, and power, period. It don't go no higher than that. And love does not exist in power, ego, and sex. Love is a higher level concept that men they don't have a concept of that.
All right, so somebody already in here saying Pastor P gets no play. But what Pastor P, if y'all couldn't hear, quick recap, she just said that men think that love only exists in power, pussy, and ego, and that is not a true love. And even when men say we don't love like a woman loves, how is that possible when there's only one love? And she said men are not capable. There's one love out there, and men are not capable of it. So from the man here, your thoughts. I'm anxious. What's up? Are men capable?
I'm a personal experience. I thought I knew what love was. Literally, I swear to God, I thought I did. Thought I did. Until we broke up. That bitch got with the same motherfucking class. Sorry.
It's okay.
Right.
That woman.
She got with the same person in our class like weeks later. So I'm like, 3 years, right? Mm-hmm. I get it. But like what was like there was no gap. Like we were done weeks later. I'm like, all right. So we loved each other, then we stopped, right? That was the feeling. Then that was it for me as far as love. If I ever loved again, it would never be again because that was some bullshit. But as far as the capability of handling love, I can agree because I just personally don't see myself loving, marrying a person. At least not at this stage of my life. Like,
so you do not feel like you are capable of love?
That higher realm she's talking about, yeah, I can love a person.
Wow.
I can love my intimate people.
Is it that in love part that we're talking about?
Yes. Now that part.
Unconditional love that we're talking about? Is that what you're talking about?
So in love and unconditional, yeah, like those two. Well, what I thought I had, what I thought I reached, I kept that shit. The fuck where it was. I thought if I brought that shit out again, it opened up another vulnerability in me that I wasn't ready for.
Okay, Joy. Joy, you like? Now let's move on. You were giving your spiel earlier. What is your answer to that? Do you feel like men are capable of love?
It really depends.
Okay.
So, you know how I spoke about, a wolf being in sheep's clothing? They'll literally play on your emotions and play on certain things that you talk about, and then kind of like turn up on you in an instant. I've literally seen people, be vulnerable with a person and show their true selves to the other person, wanting to be down and, showing them like, oh, you say this is the type of woman you want, this, that, and the other. Like you show them that. And then the way Jay-Z explained it, the problem is you guys out here are treating the one that you loving the same way treating the one that you humping.
That's why they say I'd rather be a side chick.
Amen.
Who said that? I would never agree to be a side chick.
Everything in the main chick that be in the door. Serious.
What Big 6 1 say? He said, yes, men are capable of loving my woman and being in love with us and what we built.
So he said, yes, men are capable of love, loving my woman and being in love with us and what we built. So it seemed like we have, you know, some men are saying that they are not capable of that higher calling. We have Joy. You don't want it. Okay, then that might be the driving force.
That's the thing.
That might be the driving force. Okay. All right. We do want to thank y'all. We are coming up on our time. We're going to end, of course, with that flip the script game that you can only get here, where we talk about this or that. So we're going to go down the line. I'm going to say this or that, and we're going to start with you, Joy. From Joy, we're going to Bree to KB, and you just give your answer, okay? All right, and in the comments, y'all feel free to participate as well. We want to know what kind of viewers we have here, okay? I'm sorry, I have to address this comment. Mr. Brandon say, unconditional love is only between kids and parents.
I'm being real at this point. No. You could choose.
Oh, wow. Well, I don't know, because I feel like, you know, when I get married, will I not, you know, kind of feel for my husband the way I feel for my children? I mean, I have my children because of my husband. So,
I mean, that's true, but they're different feeling once you birth them.
Wow. But him cheating on me, does that erase the love? Ooh.
Actually, stop that question. Your man cheat on you. Is that erase love?
Is it going to erase the love? If I'm in love? Yeah. No.
No,
but you know why?
It was definitely tainted.
I would be jaded for sure. But hold on, what did Drake say? If I ever loved you, I always love you. That's how I was raised. Period.
It just does figure into it, but at the end of the day, if you really love somebody, there is no tit for tat. You know what I'm saying? If I bring you a meal today, I don't expect you to bring me a meal tomorrow.
Just keep loving me. Just keep doing what you were doing that made me bring you that meal. Okay, you know what? Y'all in the comments, y'all hot. I like y'all. Y'all getting it popping. But we got to get ready to get up out of here. So okay, this or that. We starting. Riri or B?
B.
Okay.
Riri.
Okay. Riri. I'm gonna have to go with B. Cuff it. Okay. Breakfast or dinner?
Dinner.
Breakfast.
Both.
Right, breakfast. I mean, I'm just trying to understand. Like, you can eat breakfast for dinner. You can't wake up at 6 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the morning eating no hamburger. You can't eat.
Put an egg on that bitch.
You can have pancakes at 9 p.m. though before you go to bed. Still good. Okay. Tupac or Kendrick? Tupac. Okay. Pop. Okay. I'm not gonna answer that one. Would y'all prefer a chill vacay or excursions all day?
I need a chill vacay. I'm trying to get in that. Excursions, you moving a lot. Let me chill. I'm trying.
Okay.
I'm out. Yeah.
Excursions. I'm a daredevil.
Okay.
I'm with Joy. I'm an excursion person.
That part. I am not going to Mexico to just sit on the beach. Put me on the ATV immediately.
I can do that at the house in the living room.
Immediately.
Play away.
Okay. Fresh Prince or Martin?
Fresh Prince.
Martin.
Fresh Prince. Okay. Well, do you all watch Bel-Air? Do y'all watch Bel-Air out there?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, so Fresh Prince or Bel-Air? Which one? Oh.
Bel-Air.
I love
Bel-Air.
I love a good laugh. I love a good laugh.
I love the come up.
Right.
So what y'all doing? Bel-Air or Fresh Prince?
Fresh Prince.
No, I'm still hit it with
Fresh
Prince because you wouldn't get that without Bel-Air.
I agree, but baby, Bel-Air is a
it's
hell of a
poppin'.
spinoff. Okay, I'm going with Bel-Air too. Okay, so would you prefer to say I love you first or be told first?
I'm gonna be real. Like, I have no problem with saying it first.
Okay, hello.
Y'all don't got problems saying it first. Like, if it's like on my mind and like she ain't said it.
Says the guy, y'all. Says the guy who's not capable of. Okay.
You can say it.
Okay, so we gonna flip the script real quick on the next two. We gonna flip the
You gotta
script.
mean that love after.
You don't have to mean it.
No.
See,
I'm
be
gonna tell you
careful.
right now, it's gonna come out in your
Remember the Bible
actions.
guy? I'm
See,
sorry, I'll
see,
go back
see,
to that
See,
motherfucker.
this that type
He
of
opened
this
the
type
Bible
of
for
that
that
was in
pussy.
there. What's that movie called? There's a thin line.
A
Between
thin
love
line
and
between love and hate
It was
with Martin
definitely
Lawrence,
Martin.
and he did say, "I
It was
love you,"
definitely Martin.
just because he was when she just to get it.
And
Okay,
she told him, man, don't mess with me.
so who was in the wrong with that? Was she in the wrong? With a thin line between love and hate, who was in the wrong? Was it her for going to those extremes to try to kill him and his girlfriend, or was it him for saying "I love you" just to get in the bed? He was in the wrong. I agree.
Okay, accountability.
Thank you.
Okay, accountability.
Look at flip the script.
I'm
Flip
gonna
the
say,
script.
it's a whole show named Snapped on Oxygen for a reason.
Listen, flip the script. It's changing the status quo. One episode at a time. One episode at a time. Okay, so
We didn't go deep.
no, but you still agreed that the man was in the wrong, even though because she was crazy. She did a lot.
Only because I'm not gonna say I love you for that pussy. I promise you, I'm keep that
Okay.
pussy.
Here you go, but this is good. Okay.
Once again,
Now
changing
you being frank.
changing the status quo one episode at a time. Okay. I have two more. Flip the script for this or that. We going with the Celtics or the Lakers. They both have what 17
They
championships.
have 17 championships.
so who
on the
you
road to
choosing?
18.
So who you choosing? Celtics or Lakers?
It depends on who's on the team.
Celtics all day.
Okay, UKB.
Why we choosing 22?
Because they're two. Because that's a
Oh my
topic.
God, they're getting too deep
Yeah, just this or
already.
that. Come
They're
on.
not even playing right.
No, but they both have 17 championships.
They have
They
the most
tied up.
championships
Yeah,
in
the
the
two
NBA.
teams.
Go Lakers, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Hey, Jason Tatum. That's all I'm gonna say. Jason Tatum.
Kobe Bryant. I mean,
That's who I'm going. Oh, what about you,
I'm sorry. I was-
Joy?
Oh, I was for real. It depends on who's
On who
on
playing?
the team.
Okay. So now the last flip the script on the women's side. Y'all going with a frontal or a closure? I'm gonna let you jump this one off.
Okay.
Come on, frontal or closure, KB? Frontal or closure?
One head on frontal.
Sir, what are you?
This or that. Frontal or closure?
You see what mine is.
I like it open though. Frontal.
Frontal. Oh, what you going with, Joy?
One hand on frontal, but yeah, I want a frontal.
Finish that line because I don't know it. One hand on frontal.
Right.
On the
Keep
kitchen.
going.
Because that's how I got here.
One hand.
See.
Oh,
That's how I got here.
I don't get it. Go ahead. For the-
hold it in the front.
Yeah.
And he gonna hold it in the back.
oh wow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a real nice.
I would never done that. 'Cause
I'm gonna do a real good traditional. All right, y'all. So that have been our time. I do appreciate all of you for tuning in. Shout out Real Life Street Stars one more time. Shout out Juji. Yeah, we gonna toast up. Get your water, Joy. You know where to catch us next week. Same time, same place, same vibe. This flip has been script. See y'all later.
Turn up.
Bye.
Be safe.